Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I am Vandika Singhal and today I am back with a new video to make you a step closer to crack Cisco. So today we are going to talk about Cisco interview experiences related to technical skills, HR questions, managerial questions, networking questions, DSA related questions, your core concepts questions, everything that is gonna ask about the interview and the questions asked in the interview. So let's get started without any further questions and without any further delay. So here are all the questions list that I prepared for you all so that you all can have an idea of the questions type. So let's get started. And this interview experiences is of the student that got selected last year through Cisco Ideathon only and is working as a consulting engineer currently in the Cisco. So let's take all the questions with rounds of interview. First is we will be starting from the technical interview, then we'll go to the managerial, and then we will move to the HR. We are not taking PPT round, submission round, because you have to submit idea. We are just discussing about interview experiences and question that is asked. So the interview that is we are going about technical interview that held for 1 hour, and that was conducted on WebEx, Cisco WebEx platform only. Cool. And then the questions topic was networking concepts, data structures, Python, OS, OOPS concepts, and all the questions related to your resume. Whatever you have written in resume, interview will try to ask you all the questions. Okay, so now let's talk about the networking question that is being asked. So the first question interviewer asked is, what is OSI layer? Do you know about OSI layer and what are all the layers names and protocols that work? Okay. And the next question is from devices. So inside devices, several questions can become like, what is switch, what is hub, what is bridge, what is router, and difference between switches and routers, what is gateway. So these are all the questions that can come, and all the protocols that is associated with each layer that we discussed about. Okay, and the next most important question is, what is three-way handshaking? And this is the most important question that is being asked in networking questions. Like when client wants to connect with server, then a TCP protocol helps in three-way handshaking. So basically three-way means we have three things here: SYN, ACK and SYN, ACK. So basically when client sends the request, that sends SYN packet, and if server acknowledges it, then server sends back SYN, ACK, and clients again send ACK. So basically this is a three-way handshaking that happens between client and server on TCP protocol. So this is the most important question. You can just read about it. So now the next question is port numbers, and the next question is working of DNS. DNS is domain name system, like IP address works in the numbers. So it's hard for us to remember the IP address. For example, Google has some IP address. It's hard for us to remember the IP address is a number. So domain name system is something that converts it into the remember words. Like we have Google, we have different websites like Stack Overflow, GFG. So we can remember names easily instead of IP address. So domain name system is for that. So you can read about it as well. The next question is, what is multitasking and what is broadcasting, and what is the difference between both of these? The next question is, that is question number 8. What is IPv4 and IPv6 header? So you have to tell the difference between those. The ninth question is, what is subnet masking? The 10th question is, what is IP address and what is MAC address, and what's the difference between them? So basically this IP address is address on the internet, and the MAC address is the address assigned to network interface card. So you can read about it on the Google. So you should get a more idea about it. The 11th question is, what is classful IP addressing? And the 12th question is, what is the difference between HTTP and versus HTTPS, like hypertext transfer protocol and secured hypertext transfer protocol. So these are all the networking questions that got asked, and we had 12 questions related to networking, and now move to the DSA based questions. So as I said, this round was of 1 hour. So in 1 hour they try to ask you everything about your networking, your DSA, your resume related question. So just be prepare yourself according to the time slot only. And we have DSA questions about stacks, basic questions about stacks, pointers, and linked list, searching, sorting algorithms, binary search questions, and binary search logic, why we need binary search when we have linear search, and a question about binary search, and Python basic question, because Python was written in the candidate resume. Okay, and one more thing, like binary search is the most important topic when it comes to the sorting and searching algorithm. So just prepare about it, it's not so hard, just get an idea about it. And one more important thing is that just remember all the time complexities of the sorting algorithm, searching algorithms, and learn to how to calculate time complexities. Like if you write any program, then you should be able to compute the time complexities, space complexities of the program. That shows, yeah, you are a knowledgeable person about the DS and technical skills. So now you might be thinking that didn't interview asked about the presentation that we got to make, but yeah, they asked about it for sure. And the last of the 15 to 20 minutes, they will ask about your presentation, why you choose that idea, and what are you going to implement it, how you going to solve it, what problems you faced about it, and what particular text you gonna use. So everything they will deep down, and they will try to find, like did you make it on up on your own, or you took it from somewhere, and what are your logical thinking about the particular idea. So last 15 to 20 minutes is going to be about this particular presentation only. So you will be completed by your technical round in 1 hour, or it can vary according to 1 hour, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, but a normal average time we are taking is 1 hour. Okay, the next round we have is managerial round. That's gonna be your second interview round after clearing the first round, because each round here is elimination round. You can get eliminated if you haven't performed well. So prepare very well, and you have to clear each round. Okay, so let's go to the second round, that is managerial round. The managerial round is also going to be a 45 to 50 minutes, or it's going to around 1 hour only, because in technical round they try to test your technical skills along with your resume based questions, and in managerial round they test your technical skills around with your situation based questions, and your qualifications and your attitude. So it's also becomes 1 hour round only. So let's move to the questions that is being asked in managerial round. So questions are the situation based question. Interviewer can give you a situation, and he will ask you like what you will do if you got this situation. Then you have to answer very wisely in this round, so that it should show, yeah, you are devoted to your work. If you have to if you are getting to choose between your work and other thing, then you should choose wisely. So it shows them, yeah, you are a responsible person and you can handle the work pressure easily, and you are able to get the things done. Then some of the next questions will be around your hobbies and your extracurricular activities, and some questions, some your task related questions only. That's gonna be around you about yourself. Then they will check your attitude, your knowledge, and your confidence with technical skills. They can ask your projects explanation, and they will ask cross questions about your projects, why you choose this particular technology, and were you the only person, or you worked in team, are you able to work in team, are you collaborative, or have you handled any team, and your technology related question, whatever you mentioned in your resume. If we take it average time, then it can also last around 1 hour. Then we have the last round, that is HR round. So in HR round they will not ask you technical questions, but yeah, you have to perform very well, and you have to be wise. You have to take a step very wisely, so that you will get reason to get selected into Cisco. Okay, so the questions can be asked in this round is, what do you know about Cisco, why you want to join Cisco, and the most important question is, what are Cisco rivals, or what are the Cisco competitive companies. Like we have Juniper is the like a rivalry company of Cisco. So you should be able to answer all of these, when Cisco was established, and where is the headquarter of Cisco. So these are some research that you have to do, so that it will show you, yeah, you are really interested to join our company. Okay, then what do you know about this particular role? You are joining Cisco, you applied, you gave exam, you are giving interview. So are you a aware of the role, are you aware of the process? So you should be aware and you should answer very wisely, and you should be elaborative about the things. No, don't give any one word answer and it will show very bad, like you are not expressive. So just show them by explanatory things, so that they will know that yeah, if in any meeting you are able to explain your things very clearly to other people. And the next thing is HR can ask also your project explanation to check your communication skills. And the next question HR will ask about your job location, and your salary discussion will happen after that. So these are about all the round that we discussed about the technical, managerial and HR round. Now I want to give some of the tips to you, so that you will take care of the things. And the first tip is be honest. Whatever you know, just tell them honestly, and be confident. Don't look underconfident, and don't be shy, because this is the time you have to perform well to get a job and to get into a good brand company. So you have to perform very well, so that they can get an idea that yeah, you are able to do work, and yeah, you are a person that we can hire. And you, if you don't know some answer, then don't say directly no, just say politely no to them. And or you can say that I will remember it, or I will learn it for sure after the interview. Then it will show them that yeah, you are a learner person also, and if you don't know something, then you have a learning abilities also. And the second one is research about the company, that I told earlier as well. Research about the company, your role, your position. Yeah, these are all the things that I wanted to share with you all. This is all the interview experiences that a person got selected last year. And I will be sharing more interview experiences, but before that, please subscribe the channel. It gives me motivation to create more content like this and to help you all. And if you are getting help, then please let me know in the comment section. But please subscribe the channel, it gives me motivation. And yeah, that's it. And like the video as well, so, and share as well to your friends. They also need some guidance and some questions, so that they can also crack. So I'll meet you in next video. Till then, bye bye, and just keep preparing, keep learning. I know you will crack Cisco. Bye.